with that Horatio, the human cannonball. A wedding neath the big top 10 with barkers, clowns, and elephants, sideshow, family oddities, and all. The dog-faced boy howled out with joy as the tattooed lady was crying. Ever since the beginning, to keep the world spinning, it takes all kinds of kinds. Thomas was a congressman with closets full of skeletons and dresses that he wore on Friday nights. Phyllis was a pharmacist, a dabber that a pinch of this concocted to suppress her appetite. When the children were fiddling, she'd slip on some Ritalin and wait for Thomasina to arrive. 'Cause ever since the beginning, to keep the world spinning, it takes all kinds of kinds. All kinds of kinds. All kinds of kinds. When I play this old guitar from children's shows to smoky bars, I take a break and think about the past. When I stood up in geometry and everybody stared at me, and I tossed my test into the trash. I scratched off my number while hitching out under that bush league population sign. Ever since the beginning, to keep the world spinning, it takes all kinds of kinds. At some point the finger let ignorance linger. If they look in a mirror, they find that ever since the beginning, to keep the world spinning, it takes all kinds of kinds. All kinds of kinds. All kinds of kinds. Yeah, yeah. He said, let's get out of this town, drive out of the city, away from the crowds. I thought heaven can't help me now, nothing lasts forever. But this is gonna take me down. He's so tall and handsome as hell. He's so bad, but he does it so well. I can see the end as it begins. My one condition is, say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring said no one has to know what we do. His hands are in my hair, his clothes are in my room, and his voice is a familiar sound. Nothing lasts forever, but this is getting good now. He's so tall and handsome as hell. He's so bad, but he does it so well. And when we've had our very last kiss, my last request is, say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in your wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. You'll see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. Someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around. You'll see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. Someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around. Say you remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just pretend. Say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in just pretend. Wildest dreams. In your wildest dreams. Even if it's just in your wildest dreams. In your wildest dreams.
Running round in this new truck, bank lets me borrow from month to month. Running out of credit and find a little cash on the radio. Standing still there blowing past, numbers on cars going NASCAR fast. What I wouldn't give for a slow down, don't you know? 'Cause where I come from, only the horses run. When the day is done, we take it easy. Meanwhile, back at Mama's, the porch lights on, come on in if you wanna. Supper's on the stove and beers in the fridge. Red sun sinking out low on the ridge. Games on the tube and Daddy smokes cigarettes. Whiskey keeps his whistle wet. Funny the things you thought you'd never miss in a world gone crazy as this. Well, I found a girl and we don't fit in here. Talk about how hard it is to breathe here, even with the windows down. Can't catch a southern breeze here. One of these days gonna pack it up and leave here. 'Cause meanwhile, back at Mama's, the porch lights on, come on in if you wanna. Supper's on the stove and beers in the fridge. Red sun sinking out low on the ridge. Games on the tube and Daddy smokes cigarettes. Whiskey keeps his whistle wet. Funny the things you thought you'd never miss in a world gone crazy as this. Yeah, a little dirt on the road. I miss corn growing in a row. I I miss being somebody everybody knows there, everybody knows everybody. I miss those small town roots, walking around in muddy boots, the sound of rain on an old tin roof. It's time we head on back. 'Cause meanwhile back at Mama's, the for sale sign's gone up, and I'm gonna dump this truck and the little I got on a loan to own and a 3-acre lot. Put supper on the stove and beer in the fridge. Going for broke, yeah, we're gonna be rich. Watch the sun setting on the ridge. Baby, tell me what you think about this. Me and you back at Mama's. Yeah, me and you back at Mama's.
I wanna touch the earth, I wanna break it in my hands, I wanna grow something wild and unruly. I wanna sleep on the hard ground, in the comfort of your arms, on a pillow of blue bonnets, in a blanket made of stars. Oh, it sounds good to me. I said, cowboy, take me away, fly this girl as high as you can into the wild blue, set me free. Oh, I pray, closer to heaven above and closer to you, closer to you. I wanna walk and not run, I wanna skip and not fall, I wanna look at the horizon and not see a building standing tall. I